it's the Grizzlies coming in from out of town on this one. An interconference game today. 2K Sports presents our NBA broadcast. So glad you could be with us. Some interesting stats start to pop up when you look at the Hawks. They played the fourth slowest paced in the league last year. That kind of surprises me with all their athleticism.
Me too, Kevin. I mean, you would think they would be much more committed to playing at a faster pace, especially since they've got so many guys that would seem to thrive in that kind of offense.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. And Anthony. Poked away. Back to the Hawks pace that we saw last year. Why switch to a slower offense then?
Well, I think part of it was it helped them maybe limit turnovers. Sometimes teams aren't capable of playing efficiently and fast. And overall, because they're a young team, maybe a slower pace kept the turnover down.
But you'll see energy anytime you can get it, won't you?
Yeah, I think I would. Yes, sir.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. He's hoping that his players can use their combination of foot speed and hand speed today to rack up some steals, gain extra possessions. He's optimistic that his guards have the ability to force a lot of turnovers, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And Clark, how often do we hear this from coaches?
A lot, Kevin. You know that. A lot of times that's all coaches want to talk about is defense. To get you easy scoring opportunities off long misses, steals, and block shots, and get you in a transition if you defend well.
The assist, Roger.
And it's the Hawks with the ball. 4-point game. Number 10, covered by Anthony. Behind the arc. Can't hit. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. 45 seconds left in the first. Reed sets a pick. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Offline with the layup after the quick pump fake.
An outstanding pick there, and he still couldn't get the basket. Next time he gets a look that good, he's got to make it count.
Atlanta again missing.
He really needs to hit that consistently, but they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
Blocked. Got it up. And it's not going to go. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4.
They're playing lockdown D, Kevin. As a coach, you can't ask for anything more.
Don't go away. We'll see you in a moment. And it's been a tight game as the second quarter gets going. Here's Anthony. Grizzlies improved last season, managed 40 wins. That's 16 more than the prior year.
They really came out of the gate strong, but after the strong start, kind of fizzled a bit down the stretch, and then losing Marc Gasol for a period of time hurt him too.
That did hurt him, you're right. And Smith. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. He's pummeled and will have a chance for 2 at the line. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul. And the first one at the line is good. Does this team have what it takes, you think, Clark, to make the playoffs this season?
I think so, Kevin. They've got a lot of young talent that has continued to grow together. Sometimes you just have to be patient with a young developing team. And as always, when a young team commits and becomes consistent defensively, that's when they can be a playoff team.
Keeler, covered by Smith.
In the blink of an eye, he saw that pump fake and then made the takeaway.
Number 5. And it's tied up.
What an acrobatic finish. I love the dunk, but you got to give it up for that kind of layup.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Keeler, covered by Smith. Covered by Anthony. They've got a chance to take their first lead right now. Pass to Smith. He dishes it. Over Rodgers. And it's Smith missing. Here's Anthony. Now Smith defending. Here's Peeler. Stolen.
Boy, the turnovers are piling up pretty quickly here. We've seen them doing quite a bit of sloppy ball handling.
That's their third turnover in this quarter.
Taking 3 shots.
And he completes the three-point play. So it's Memphis now. They trail by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Covered by Smith. Will it go? Pinballs around and in.
You know, he's not the most dangerous scorer on the floor, but you can't completely ignore him. He'll still get his share.
Number 5 takes it up, and he lays that one up and in. 6 points for him.
That's the way to manufacture your shot against the taller defender. Solid effort.
1 second left, and no good trying to get that one. And that concludes the first half. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta.
And it's been a great game out in Atlanta. Thanks so much for joining us for the HP Halftime Report. The Hawks have been battling. Some great pressure defense that they're putting on. They've been forcing a lot of turnovers. There's no quitting the Grizzlies. They came to win. It's been a hard-fought game, but they've risen to the challenge, really showing what they're made of. Thanks so much for tuning in. Now let's get you back out to the start of the third quarter. I'm Damon Bruce. So long, everyone.
Well, it's been a tight game as we enter the second half. Both teams going at it. Here's Anthony. A sore spot for this Atlanta team, of course, was the dismantling of them by the Magic in the second round last year. Boy, that really took a lot out of the Hawks.
That was extremely deflating. I mean, it had to be a major gut shot to Atlanta, especially after they had gotten by the Bucks and looked like they were ready to get on a nice roll, but then things just kind of disintegrated on them.
So on the floor for Memphis. It's blocked. Smith, the tray. Rodgers gets the board inside. Tipped.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
Took him no time at all on that one. And Clark, after the Hawks postseason, they made a coaching change. And Mike Woodson had done a pretty good job getting them so far, but he really couldn't finish off the deal.
That's what it looked like, Kevin. I mean, you think about this young team, and they've got a nice core group of young players, and they have grown. But there's that issue of all those second-round losses in a row. And just getting a win in one more series could be huge for them.
Yeah, 15 consecutive conference semifinal games lost. Shoots from 12. Blocked. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Peeler. Cuts down the open jumper. And so here is Atlanta. 3-point lead. Late backs in. drops it in from 12 feet.
I'm not a big fan of the fadeaway in that situation, but he drained it. Nice shot.
Outside Anthony. Fires top of the key, and that's good for 2. Anthony's got his first 2 points.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Number 10. Off right iron.
Well, he missed that one, and it's no surprise. That was one tough shot.
No good on that last second attempt there. And so this one is tightly contested as we end the third. Hawks on top, leading by 3. Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for us to look at the game report. Let's go to Doris Burke.
For the Hawks, the bright spark has been the play of their point guard off the bench. He has given them such a huge lift since coming off the bench. He's definitely had an influence on this one, guys. Exactly the kind of production you hope for off your bench.
And Doris, thank you. Clark, what a spark he's been.
The provocateur entered the game and wasn't going the direction they had planned and turns it around. Well done.
And so here is Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. They've got LeBron James and Smith. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Fires. Kept alive. Here's LeBron. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Here's Leitner. Finally, they get the bucket.
Boy, he's got a nice touch from mid-range, Kev. His height makes it a tough shot to defend, too.
Now here's Anthony. Tight defense on him. Here's Reeves. Connects from in close.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
And it's the Hawks with the ball. 3-point lead. Anthony gets the reach-in call. That's his third foul of the game. Memphis on D. They trail by 3. Number 10. Shot is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Spieler. This has had a chance to tie it there. The Hawks leading by 3. Back to Smith. Smith right side. Top of the key. Clips the course.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
So it's Memphis now. Less than 1 minute left. Deflects the pass. Anthony up on top. Four on the shot clock. And he dunks that one through.
Boy, he can produce some rim rattlers, Kevin. This guy can fly.
Well, the whole building, Clark, knows what's going to happen when he goes up. Atlanta calls timeout. They're leading by 3. 36 seconds left in the game. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin. Well, the Hawks coach had some advice for his team over that last break. He told them, keep pushing hard to the end. Just finish out these last few minutes, and we'll be able to come away with the W. Kevin?
The Hawks are making a switch on the floor. Here's Smith, and smashed down.
That was the old Matador defense right there. Olay.
Why so passive? The defenders need to show some determination.
I agree.
The shot is off, so the Hawks will take it the other way. The Hawks with an excellent chance to put the nail in the coffin. He is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Well, they had the foul, but he's not the guy you want at the line. He's just about automatic on the charity stripe.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Perfect from the line, and it's a 7-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. He drained them all to raise the lead.
Now here's Anthony. The three. Mutombo snatches it inside. And so the Hawks take the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Brand Player of the Game.